How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 2 days left until the game's release on December 7th. Well, actually only 1 day left if you are getting the game at midnight at a midnight launch or are downloading it right now with a preload. As of now, I will be going to GameStop for the midnight launch, so let me know what you guys are doing if you are getting it at midnight or if you are getting it at a later date. However, to help the time pass a little bit quicker, today we are going to be taking a look at the evidence for Steve in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. As always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because there is all this evidence supporting Steve's inclusion in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that does not mean he is 100% guaranteed to be in the game, so make sure you guys take this with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about it just for fun. If you'd like to read along while I talk, I will leave a link to the original PowerPoint in the description right down below, and now, with all that out of the way, I just want to give a special thank you to SMG2. I will leave a link to his channel in the description, as well as pin his comment, so make sure you guys say thank you to him. And now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the evidence for Steve in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So let's go ahead and get into the evidence for Steve. Hello. I know I will get a lot of hate for this, but I think that Minecraft Steve is going to make it in over Banjo. Now let's get into the reasons why. First of all, Minecraft is one of the best-selling games of all time, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is about making money for Nintendo. They released about 1 million Smash trailers for us, and we get ads on YouTube all of the time for the game. They are really trying to push it. Nintendo is choosing the DLC, and Minecraft will end up making Nintendo a lot of money. Also, Minecraft has been on the Wii U, 3DS, and Nintendo Switch, which are all current and alive Nintendo consoles except for the Wii U. Banjo is only on a dead Nintendo console, being the Nintendo 64. But King K. Rool, you might say? Yes, King K. Rool is also a very dead character, but that is the reason Banjo is not getting in. We already got many dead characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate like Simon, Richter, King K. Rool, and Dark Samus. I think Nintendo wants to pull the nostalgia away when it comes to DLC and pick characters like Sora and Steve instead of Geno and Banjo. I want Steve in the game, but I think Sora is going to make it in over Geno, and while I'm a huge Geno fan, I'm honest about my thoughts. One of the biggest arguments against Steve's inclusion is that he is going to be both ugly and bland. However, while he could, look at Minecraft's story mode. The characters in there all have facial expression, clear animations, and they are not bland at all. There is also a Smash 4 mod that shows that Steve wouldn't be hard to consider not possible because stiff animations and expressions. Also, look at Duck Hunt and Mr. Game & Watch. They are both 2D characters, and nobody is stiff, ugly, or bland. Sakurai made all of them look really good. Next up, Vergaben said that Minecraft was going to be in as a boss. Vergaben did say that we are getting a boss for Minecraft representation like Monster Hunter, most likely being the Ender Dragon. But now I'm even more certain that Steve is in. Every character got their own classic mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with a boss fight at the end. The bosses have something to do with the character, like Simon fights Dracula, but most characters don't have their own bosses. They can get bosses like Subspace bosses, Master Hand, and maybe some new ones. I know the game is leaked, but I haven't looked at all of the bosses yet. The game is data mined, and Ender Dragon was not in there. How could a Minecraft boss get in the game since World of Light is already done in Minecraft Steve's Classic mode? I think they are going to make a boss for each new DLC fighter to fit into Classic mode, like for Geno, Smithy could be a boss. Also, Hitagi is 90% certain that Steve is in. I am going to make a counterpoint to this in that Hitagi has been backtracking a lot recently, so I'm not going to take anything that Hitagi says for verbatim just because they have been backtracking a lot lately and I just don't really trust them as much as Vergaben. Next up, we have to consider that Sakurai likes Minecraft. So although Sakurai is not the person who is making the final decisions, Nintendo apparently came to him with a list of a bunch of characters that they would like to see in Smash, and Sakurai decided whether or not he could make a moveset for them. Now, we do know that Sakurai has played Minecraft before and he really does enjoy it, and he said at one point that he would love to try and make a moveset for this character. Now, right away, we can't take that. He could have just said that just for fun, but at the same time, we do know that Sakurai could make movesets for Game & Watch and Duck Hunt. all characters that haven't fought in a fighting game before, and he made them fit in very well, so there's no way that he couldn't do the same for Steve, especially since he has such a huge arsenal of weapons. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about his potential moveset, since once again, that is something that people use to try to deconfirm him all the time. So show me your moves. Like in the Smash 4 mod pack, he could use a diamond sword to attack people, or throw some punch and kick moves in, similar to what he does in his actual game. The side special could be TNT. It would work like Snake with his bombs. I will admit, making a moveset is crazy hard for Steve. There are so many elements in Minecraft that could work. Like for a recovery, he can use the cape, the Minecraft one, to fly like Rosalina. I'm leaving this to Sakurai and his team to make a fully working moveset for him, since all this speculation will be 100% wrong. Now, I have not played a ton of Minecraft before, so I don't know a ton about Steve's moveset or anything like that, but I do think that if Steve does end up making it into Smash, he will use moves like his Diamond Sword, the TNT, his punches and kicks, just because those are super iconic moves. Now, I feel like he's also going to incorporate some building into his mechanics, similar to how Villager makes his tree, but maybe Steve could build like a house or use blocks or something like that. Once again, I'm not super sure, but Steve has the potential for an amazing moveset. So if Steve did make it in his DLC, what would he bring to the Fighter Pass? Well, he would rake in a lot of money for Nintendo, but once again, we'll go over that a little bit more at the end. A Minecraft stage is obvious. You can have an overworld stage with obstacles like creepers and water, or a moving stage like New Donk City that goes overworld, nether, and overworld. And then in terms of music, there are 12 unique music discs in Minecraft to use in Super Smash Bros. The calm, relaxing music would fit perfect on a Minecraft stage. Now, along with that, including Steve in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would also bring along a lot of kids that play Minecraft religiously. Now, once again, Minecraft is a game that is recognized across the world, and it's one of the best-selling games of all time. Now, all of those people who play Minecraft, probably less than half of them also play Super Smash Bros. So if they did end up putting Steve into Super Smash Bros., the people that don't already have Nintendo Switches would have to buy a Switch, then Super Smash Bros., and then the DLC so that they could play as Steve in Super Smash Bros. Thus, that would be like a $400 paycheck for Nintendo, because people are going to want to play as Steve since he's so iconic and so popular across the world. Next, let's go ahead and talk about a couple of the costume options that Steve could have. So the skins that Steve could have could be Steve, Alex from Minecraft, the Herobrine, the Mario skin, the Link skin, the Captain Falcon skin, the Pokemon Trainer skin, and the Fox skin. Now, I can already hear a lot of you guys saying there's no way that they would put Nintendo properties onto Steve, but at the same time, when Minecraft came to the Switch, they also included a bunch of Nintendo costumes, such as Mario and Link and a bunch of other characters like that, so this could definitely happen. I could totally see these being his alternate costumes, but at the same time, I feel like they're probably just going to choose Steve, and then maybe switch him over to Alex, similar to how Olimar and Alf have it. But at the end of the day, I honestly think that Sakurai is just going to change the color of his shirt and his pants, just because it would probably be a lot of work to make all of those different skins in Smash. So guys, that is the end of SMG's PowerPoint, but there are a couple of things that I want to add on really quick. So first of all, let's look at this from a business standpoint. As we know, Sakurai is not choosing the DLC characters, but instead Nintendo is. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, during the Smash 4 days, Sakurai did not actually want to put Corrin into the game because he felt as though Fire Emblem was being overrepresented. Well, Nintendo came to Sakurai and they were like, you need to put Corrin in the game so that we can advertise our new Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Fates, and that's why Corrin ended up making it in. And I feel like a similar situation is going to happen with Steve alongside a couple of other characters. So we have to realize that Minecraft is probably the most popular game in the world right now, other than maybe Fortnite. I'm not too sure, but Minecraft is definitely up there. Now, once again, if we are looking at this from a business standpoint, all of those people who currently love Minecraft and love playing as Steve in the game are going to love playing as him in Super Smash Bros. Now, a majority of people probably do not have a Switch that play Minecraft. I'm just making that assumption, but I have a feeling that there are a lot of people out there that love Minecraft that do not own a Switch. So, if they see the reveal trailer of Steve in Super Smash Bros., they're going to go out, buy a Switch, buy Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then also buy Steve as DLC, and even if they just bought the base Switch, the base game for Super Smash Bros. And just Steve as DLC, that is still $400 worth of stuff, and I feel like Nintendo is definitely going to profit on that as hard as they can. Not only that, but could you imagine a Minecraft Steve amiibo? Right away, that thing is going to fly off store shelves just because Minecraft merchandise sells so quickly. Kids are going to walk into the store, look at the video games, and then they are going to see Minecraft Steve as an amiibo, and then they're going to realize that they can play as him in Super Smash Bros. Of course they're going to buy it. Of course they're going to want it because they love Minecraft. Next up, Steve has the potential for a super unique moveset. There are so many different things that you can do in Minecraft with Steve that I think that it would be super easy for Sakurai to come up with a moveset, and overall guys, I think that Steve is basically a shoo-in at this point. Once again, from a business standpoint, this is probably the best decision that Nintendo could make just because of how popular Minecraft is. Now, the same could be said about Fortnite, but at the same time, as of now, I have a feeling they're probably not going to put a Fortnite character into Super Smash Bros. However, I could be wrong. Once again, we're looking at this from a business standpoint. We have the Wii U, the 3DS, and Switch all having Minecraft on them. So I think that at this point, it is very, very, very safe to say that we are going to be getting Steve as one of our DLC characters. However, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section down below. Do you guys believe that Steve is going to be coming to Smash, and are you happy that he is? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.